And that means it's Suburban Propane's Ask the Weather Team night. We've got a question from Matt in Voorheesville. Matt wants to know what creates potholes and why do we have so many of them in the spring? Well, essentially the ingredients are these: moisture and the big swings in temperature we get from freezing to thawing over fairly short periods of time. When it gets cold at night and then warm during the day, what happens is the moisture seeps into the cracks and crevices of the pavement, freezes at night, and that freezing, of course, expands the pavement. When it melts during the day, we're left with gaps in the pavement and the surface underneath the pavement. So over time, you develop these holes. Traffic travels over the weakened portions of pavement, breaks it up, and forms the potholes. Older roads are susceptible more than newer roads, and of course it's the Northeast, so a lot of our roads are kind of old and in tough shape, and they tend to be very susceptible to this freezing and thawing of the moisture and basically just falling apart and crumbling. So that's essentially what's behind the making of potholes and why we see so many of them in the spring, because we get these frequent freezes and thaws just due to the diurnal cycle going from day to night. So if you'd like to ask the weather team a question, best way to do it is to head to the website, cbs6albany.com, mouse over weather, and then select Ask the Weather Team. You can submit your questions there.
I'm sure all of our cars would like to know the answer as well, since they're having to start dealing with it now.
I know there's a crater on the road in on this side. I know you guys have seen it. I mean, it's like right down to China.
Too cold to patch,
you just have to kind of straddle that one.
I thought you were describing me when you talk about those old roads. I said, that's me.
Cold and crumble.
Oh, it's like looking in the mirror.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, stay with us. We have more ahead after this.